women can organize. They can organize very well. Women, they mingle with a lot of women. And in our community, or in Ghana in general, women are more than men. So a woman can easily convince other women to be in her fold.
This work, if you don't love people, don't get into it. When I'm working, the way they call me Auntie Emma, children will come to me, others will come and say hello. You see, the way it makes me proud. It tells me I'm doing something good.
My main aim is to be able to help others, the vulnerables, the needy ones, who don't also have, so that they can also achieve their aim.
Equal rights cause we are one people. Equal treats to the male and the female. None of some want and from Padilla. Alright, so we go so and we bust upon this.
My late cousin, Honorable Hawa Yakubu, may her soul rest in perfect peace. She was the person who inspired me. She visited me here one day and then said, sister, don't you have an assembly member here? I said, we have. No. Look at the environment. You are a health personnel. You can do much better than what is going on. You better contest the district assembly election.
Superpower. Superpower.
So since then, it was like she's gingered something into me. So I started going around telling people, I want to contest the assembly election. I want to contest the assembly election. So that was how it happened.
I started as a 31st Women Movement Secretary. Then later became the organizer for the district. So we started gathering the women, and through that, we were able to visit places, and I became interested.
Face, turn right.
Emma Adams's desire to represent her community began with her passion for the well-being of young people in her neighborhood.
When we look at this world now, you can see they have been left alone. So now I've been like a sister, a mother, a friend to them. Anytime they are in need, they just come to me. I'm someone who always like to help. There's a tenant in this house who gave birth, and 6 weeks time, he had stroke. So he couldn't care for the baby again. So I took care for that baby from 6 weeks to 4 years without taking any penny from that woman.
Originally, when you think of a leader, you think of a very big person. You think of somebody who has to be obeyed. You think of a leader also in masculine terms. And so immediately women feel that that is not a space for them. And they are also made to feel that way. Most people would prefer to see a man in a decision-making position.
Because I'm the midwife and also assemblywoman, and I forced for the health subcommittee to be formed in the AMA and being the chairperson of it. And I've brought a lot of change into the health system, and my committee is really working hard.
Coincidentally, my husband is in a different party, but that doesn't disturb the marriage. Since I was elected, he also gave an advice as to how to move about things. So he is also supporting.
Emma's husband works for Ghana's prison service.
Oh, for men, actually, you know, when women are getting into politics, they don't like it. Because I didn't hear from him, but I heard him telling one of his friends that, hey, this woman, she's going to bring trouble. People will be coming, knock her door, morning till heaven, they will call her, all kinds of, you see. So you can see men, for their wives to get into politics, no.
In the initial stages, it was a religion that they used against me. That was why I lost in 1998 and in 2002. They said a Muslim woman is not supposed to lead a community. So they are not going to vote for me. More especially when I go to campaign and I mention about Beijing conference, then it puts them off. That the Beijing conference said we wanted to be equal with men, so they won't even vote for me. But persistently, I continue pursuing my cause and explaining things to them. So later they understood us. So let's vote for this woman.
This is the old world. All along I've been talking about it in the assembly, but they've never paid heed to it until it came to this a situation like this. So when the new government came, I talked it over, and this is what they provided for the community.
There's this stream that we have, and it has been neglected, and I've been able to mount a bridge on it for the community. And then when you go into the community again, there used to be darkness in most of the areas. So because of that, some other bad boys capitalized on that, and they were snatching mobile phones and people's bags and even raping young girls in the communities. So I've been able to mount about 25 street lights within those dark areas. When we move a little bit further, you see another big drain there, which is also a big problem. And because of that, I've even come to mount a street light there, so that in the night, people can see their way through and they don't even fall into it and then have other injuries, which will affect their lives.
Formerly, we don't have poles in certain areas. And I went to the ECG, and I talked to them with the help of the MP later, and then they gave us a lot of poles. So the ECG has given me almost 50 poles in the areas. It has changed a lot of things. Formerly, people placed any woods to connect lights, but now we have poles and lights. I think we are okay here.
It's seen as women's natural tendency to provide. Now, when you put a value on that, in terms of bringing them into the formal system, the mainstream, to be able to contribute to discussions around water provision, to contribute to discussions about food production, to contribute to discussions about infrastructure development, education, then you are actually telling that woman that all the things you've been doing over the years, which you've been doing as a matter of course, are valuable.